I had the pleasure of visiting Hoover Dam and Lake Mead in the year 2022 in March, and that's when these pictures from the Hoover Dam and Lake Mead were taken. It was alarming how low Lake Mead had dropped at that point in 2022. And by July of that month, the water level had dropped another 20 feet. And you can observe that by the area in white, because when the lake is full, you would not see any of the white rock. The water would come up to that point. When the nation's largest reservoir drops its water level by more than 160 feet, that is obviously alarming. This is alarming for Las Vegas, which gets most of its water from Lake Mead. It's alarming for the electricity which the Hoover Dam generates, for the recreation that Lake Mead offers to those in the area, and as a symbol of how climate change is affecting the water availability in the American Southwest in general. In this first graph, you can see the year 2020 and the monthly variations by the purple dots, the year 2021 in blue, and the year 2022 when Lake Mead reached its historical lows up to this point in pink. The year 2023 was better, as you can see here by the green dots, and water levels increased from their lows in the year 2022. How did the year 2024 fare? Well, as one can see by these orange dots, the water level in Lake Mead began higher in 2024 than in 2023. It ended lower, and that is bad news, although it was still higher than the low in 2022, and that is good news. How should we interpret this? This last chart includes more of the historical data, with the years 1989 and the year 2000 when Lake Mead was full, the year 2005 when the levels had dropped from their full point, and then the years which I have just represented. I think it is important to remember the difference between weather and climate. There will be yearly and monthly fluctuations in the amount of rainfall. There will be a little more this year than last year, or vice versa. There are longer term oscillations like La Nina and El Nino years, and this is weather. However, as the amount of heat trapping gas in the Earth's atmosphere changes, we are seeing a change in climate, long-term changes that differ from year-to-year weather changes. And so while it may be interesting to focus on, is 2024 a little lower than last year but a little higher than the year before, there is nevertheless the long-term climate change trend where the American Southwest is getting drier, and this is impacting many aspects of water availability in the Southwest, as one can see from Lake Mead, which ends in the year 2024 about 140 feet less water than it had at the end of the year 2000.